Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Thailand. We're going to talk a little bit about Forex. Traders, raining this morning when I opened my sliders. Now, just cloudy. Looks like the rain's gone. Hopefully it'll clear up. I have a nice sunny day today, but I don't think so. Don't think it's going to happen, but we could try. Hope for the best. All right, so let's get going here. I guess the big news out there is the big meeting between North Korea and the U.S. president today meet, I think, or they have met, and I haven't seen it yet, but I would think it's going to happen pretty soon, and hopefully that will go well. And, we don't expect a lot out of it, but you know what? Some kind of dialogue, some kind of friendship is good for everybody instead of threatening to nuke each other, right? We don't need that. Let's take a look at what's going on in our data today. Russia's on a holiday today, which really doesn't affect us as Forex traders. New Zealand had electronic credit card retail sales. No forecast, so we really have no idea how that did. And really, that's about it as far as the big ones. Aussie in about an hour and 33 minutes. It's currently 6:56 in the morning. That would be 1956 at night on Wall Street on a Monday night. So what else we got? NAB business survey out of the Aussie. I don't think that's going to do anything. Japan's got, what is that? Territory? Industry activity. Ooh, okay. Whatever that is. French non-farm payrolls comes out today. Then we have some new loans out of China today. Oops, sorry about my eyeballs itching. And then we get into the European session. Average earnings index out of the Great British Pound. Climate count change out of the Great British Pound. Employment change and also unemployment rate. We're not expecting any changes there. German zoo current conditions out of the euro today, and also German zoo economic sentiment, which is a big number. We'll keep an eye on that. Zoo economic sentiment out of the euro today. OPEC monthly report comes out today about crude. Crude has been slipping a little bit, but remember, we talked about this last week. Remember, if crude is slipping, that just tells us this is an opportunity to be buying this in the near future, right? This doesn't mean oil is going back to $50 a barrel, folks. This is just a dip. It's going to go down a little bit. Gold is up a little bit. Oil's down. We see it all the time. This just looks like we have an opportunity in the wings to be buying oil. Oh, what do we got? Core CPI out of the States today, month on month, year on year for May. CPI for May. And WASDE report, whatever that is, I don't have a clue. Don't know. I have no clue. Let's get to the charts. And so I was watching this earlier today as I was looking at my charts. And here we can see we're looking at the Aussie yen. Now this is really interesting because I liked a couple of things here. One is I liked this bouncing off this 200 exponential moving average, and it's just now that it's riding the 10 to the upside. I like this, and we're coming up to a double zero, so we're coming up to this 8,400 level resistance. So I'm saying, you know what? This looks like a really nice opportunity. Maybe this will go up to 8,410 or something like that. Where I expect an overshoot as always. So we're looking for a sell here. Absolutely looking for a sell here. Keep an eye on this. Aussie yen. I'm going to get off a little bit of topic here, and I just want to let you know. Listen, it's summertime. The VIX, when I shut my charts down in New York session yesterday, the VIX was at like 12.6, okay, on the VIX, the S&P VIX. So that's low volatility in the markets. It's summertime. People are in Martha's Vineyard on their yachts. Me and you, we're at our charts, but they're on their yachts, okay? So it's summertime. You've got to be patient, and, you got to put your scalping hat on, right? Get in there. If you get 20 pips, get out. I mean, I'm not a scalper. I like to be in a trade 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours, and get out. But I'll tell you what, this market, you got to be in your scalping hat. You got to get in, get what you can, and go out. And if you're only looking at one or two pairs, you're going to be in trouble, right? You got to look at your currency pairs. You got to see what opportunity is out there. On that note, I will say, if you're trading the euro dollar and the pound dollar, and you're not watching something to see whether the dollar is strong or weak, you are missing out. I use the dollar index. Those pairs have moved just unbelievably identical to the dollar index, whether it's strong or whether it's weak. Just works, my friends. Okay, that's my rant for today. Hey, we're all here for one purpose only, right? And that's to make profits. So we're just trying to help each other make some profits. Now, you can see on this Aussie yen, we've already got a red candle here. Red candle's already forming. We've touched and spiked that 84 mark. This looks like this could be an opportunity coming to us pretty quickly. The other thing we'll take a look at is, now, we knew this was going to happen. Yeah, the New Zealand dollar has taken the dumperoo, huh? All right, yeah, all right, yeah, yeah. It's taking the dump. It's taking the dump to the downside. You know, nothing to do there. Right, we're not going to do nothing here. Nothing. Don't be chasing the red candles. Like, this really needs an aggressive pullback. Even a non-aggressive pullback, if you got to that 200, you might be able to take it down from there. But I would do a very, very close evaluation of that. Look left of the chart. We've got a lot of junk here, right? A lot of junk here. So just got to be real careful with this. We're at the 70-20 area. You accept what you would expect when we get down to the 00, right? The whole number, that this is probably going to bounce and head back to the upside. We're looking at it technically. Dollar's weak, but the dollar index is up. It's at 93.70. Remember, yesterday it was at 93.38, if I'm not 36, yesterday when we did our video. So, you know, the dollar index is showing some strength. And what do we see here? We see some movement now to the downside on the New Zealand, on the Kiwi. And I told you all before, right, I have no intentions of buying the Kiwi. I just want to sell it. Just want to sell the New Zealand. Just sell it, right? Dollar strength, let's sell it. That's what we want to do. So that's a little key there on the New Zealand. Let's take a look at
7 hours.
Great British Pound. So did any of you all see the newspapers lately? So I was in the newspaper. You know, I read 2 newspapers every day. I love the news, and an actual newspaper, not on a computer. I like holding and reading a newspaper. Anyhow, so they got pictures of Angela Merkel with, you know, eyeing, staring down Donald Trump. I thought that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I don't know what's happened to her, but I think she's lost it. I think old Angela's lost it. Yeah, Chancellor Merkel's not doing too well. Doesn't look too well either. All right, so here we are on our pound again. If you look at it, you know, this. Look at this. Boom. That was data, most likely, right? They had big data yesterday also in the pound. Look at this. This is classic trading right here, folks. Right? Boom. Data comes out, right? Comes back up. You see this green candle here. See the second green candle. Now, if you're bullish, you're buying it and you're scalping it to the 200. You did great, right? If you're doing that end of the trade, you want to buy this. You got the 200 and the 55 together. You're now going to take this to the downside. Whoa, Bill, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bill? Oh my goodness, what did I do? Okay, there we go. So, you know, you're gonna buy this, right? Classic stuff here. And what happens? We end up with an awesome situation here. What are you gonna do? You're gonna take this, you're gonna fib this down here, right? Take a fib here. What do you got? You're at the 50% fib, right? You got a 200 exponential moving average. You got a 55 moving average. We're at resistance. You want to sell it. Dollar strong, pound is weak. Bang. You take your trade. We're now at 33.60, right? So you made 40 pips, right? So you made 40 pips depending on when you got in. You know, this is like the close of New York. right? So this just has come down. Now we're here in Asia, and now it looks like it wants to continue to the downside, right? I don't see anything saying the 10 EMA is above the current candle. Looks like this wants to continue. So for me, it wasn't a trade opportunity for me because I was sleeping. Yeah, I do have to get some sleep, but not much. 5 hours is plenty. And this ended up going to the downside, and that worked out really, really well. So there was 2 trading opportunities here on the pound. And this is what I'm talking about in this low volatility summertime mode, which is a drag. I know it's not fun, but here was 2 trading opportunities that were pretty easy to pick out, right? 255, boom, sell it, right? Two higher lows, 2 green candles, boom, you take it to the upside. It was pretty easy, right? Pretty easy. Really, maybe even a double bottom there. Easy stuff. And that you got to be able to read. That you got to be able to pick out in this environment. Of course, you're going to lose out, right? This was a trade here, 33.50, right? And you came up to 33, almost 34. So you made almost 50 pips, 45 pips on the upside, and you could have made another 35 pips to the downside. Welcome to summertime. Welcome to summertime. Oh, I was up too early this morning, my friends. I'm sorry. I was just up too early this morning. All right, so here we are. Here we are. All right, so, we're back up to this level here, right? 82.20. Now, if you want to play the other shot of the game here we are here, right? So we can stick a line there just so we have an idea like where we're at here. Boom, right? And then we're going to stick another line up here. Where are we at here? Well, you'd like to take it there, but you know what? If we can get a little bit higher, but no, that's all right. I'm okay with that. And we'll sell it from there. So now we're here, but there's nothing to do right here, right? There's nothing to do here. This thing's already on the move. It's broken the 200. It's down. You're either going to buy it from 72.27, 730, whatever, 72, 1730, or you're going to wait for this to pull back and head back up to 1820 or 30 or somewhere in that area. You look to do that. However, I got to be honest with you, this looks like this wants to come down, and you're better off maybe taking a buy trade at the 1725 area, 1730 area, and buy it back up to that 200. Like we just saw on the pound, we might have the same situation here, right? Here's your support. This comes down. I expect a bounce here. If nothing else, if we come down to here, right? We're at a whole number again there. So you definitely expect a bounce there. And this is going to probably take a nice shot to the upside, give you 20 or 30 pips, and you're in it. And man, take it and run, right? That's it. That's what I got for you today on a Tuesday. It's summertime. Enjoy yourself, right? Get out there and do it. And, and just listen. Don't get frustrated. It just is. It happens every year. It's same stuff. And we just got to trade what's in front of us. Be technical. I will say this, stay mechanical and be technical. Be technical in your trading. All this geo stuff that's out there and all these people that are talking and writing and all. Listen, I'll put earplugs in, right? Just watch your charts, trade technically, and you'll be fine. Traders, thanks for being with me. But before I go, we'll take a look at the dollar index. There we go. Up we are, up we are, up we are. It actually took out our high here at 83.82, spiked through it. Now it's back down here resting. So we'll see how that works, right? This makes the move up. The dollar pairs make the dollar strong and react. So you want to buy the dollar. It all works out in the wash. Again, traders, thanks for being with me today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning in Asia. Always remember to trade smart, not hard. Have a great trading day. And we'll see you tomorrow, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.